Manager, stop me if you need to, but I continue to get calls on, let's explain to the public this procedure on the $25,000 to Mr. McClure, the lobbyist. I continue to get calls on it. I get questions as to whether it's a political move or a legal move, and one reason I wanted to bring it up is I want people in District 5 to know that I opposed it. But I'd like an explanation to the public on how that $25,000 got approved.
Mr. McClure is a former chairman of the Republican Party in the state. He's a lobbyist registered with the Brooks Pierce law firm in both Raleigh. He serves in the Raleigh office as a non-attorney professional. He is under contract with the city to lobby on behalf of the consensus of council regarding Senate Bill 36. It is a service contract that does not require to be bid under state law. It is under $30,000, which does not require further vetting for it to be signed, and the manager executed it under his inherent authority. I did call council members, including you.
Right. Yeah.
You did not support the matter.
Right. Thank you.
And there was a consensus to go forward.
I think this could very well be an election issue, and I would like for you to disclose who gave you the authority. Who gave you the authority to spend the $25,000?
City Council has given me the authority to.
I know you can't.
I'm happy to jump in here.
Uh-huh.
We desperately need a lobbyist. If you need a scapegoat, pan the camera in. $25,000 is a bargain, because if we could pay more and get those knotheads in Raleigh to make a correct decision, I'd pay it in a heartbeat.
But wouldn't our
Our cities are around the state are being attacked. We're going to lose potentially $10 million. So for us to send someone to Raleigh to represent us is one of the wisest moves we've ever made.
I don't believe this had anything to do with the 10,000. This was just SB 36, right? Okay, this had nothing to do with the $10 million.
Will we be asking the lobbyists to advocate for anything that might be detrimental to the city of Greensboro? Are they available to us should we need any additional assistance on matters?
Upon consensus of council, we can certainly ask.
Right, so we've developed a relationship with a lobbyist in a legislature that has not only made our state the laughing stock of the United States, but is attacking the large cities within that state.
Well, I'm glad I gave you that platform, Mr. Barber, but shouldn't our
Well, then I should continue, shouldn't I?
We'll keep going, okay. Shouldn't our city attorney and our mayor do that lobbying? I mean, why do we need
I
to
don't know.
spend
The mayor doesn't even have a vote.
$25,000 of
You don't want the
taxpayer
mayor to
money?
voe. Why should the mayor have the ability to
You're
lobby?
spending $25,000 of taxpayer money, and I want you to just be clear, transparent. I know you have the authority, but is this your decision, or did you poll council?
Yes, he said
I move
so.
that we have a lobbyist in Raleigh. Is anybody with me?
I'm asking.
Okay, all in favor, please raise your hand if you think we ought to have a lobbyist. There you go, Tone.
Aye.
Look, Tone, you don't even have to ask him again. Look, we all got our arms up.
Did you poll individual council members on the
Already
consensus?
said yes.
Poll us.
Not saying then, I'm saying before
do you have a phone
decided
bill?
to spend.
Can we have a
Did you
phone
poll
bill?
The
individual
city attorney
council
took
members?
care of that.
He already said yes.
Individual council members,
Yes, he
okay.
did.
All right.
Called me,
Why don't you
and I
make
said
it-
yes.
Was it 8-1 then? Because I know I opposed it. So
Let's
did-
count now.
So
It was
did
8 to
everybody
1,
raise?
I'm sure.
Stay with it.
Now doesn't count, Mike.
He already said
Now
he
doesn't
did.
count.
All right, when you called me, I said yes. Does that
Okay.
count?
Okay.
Yes.
So my arm's up.
So was it 8-1 when you polled individual council members?
There was clearly a consensus. There
Tom,
was
can you say 8 to 1?
Move to adjourn.
Can you say
Second.
Can you say 8
There's
to
a
1?
motion on the floor.
No, let Tom speak, because this is just too far, and I mean,
there was one clear no.
Okay.
There was one
The one clear no
possibility-
being me.
And there was one concern over the amount that the city would spend. and wanted it, there were two concerns over the amount the city would spend, and directed my office to go back and try to make the most efficient contract possible. There was one council person I was unable to reach, but I left a message, and then in my recollection, which I did not take notes of, every other person was an affirmative to a very strong affirmative.
And what have we got for this $25,000? What do we expect, and what do we have at this point?
We have two lobbyists in Raleigh walking the aisles, talking to members of the House regarding the position of the city of Greensboro.
And is there anybody in this room that thinks that's going to change one vote?
May have already.
Hopefully.
No, you got to be kidding. You've got to be kidding.
Well, at least it might get the referendum on there, which you absolutely voted for, Mr. Wilkins.
Yes, I did. But do you think
Okay.
that $25,000 is going to add a referendum to it?
I certainly hope so.
It looks like it's going that
I
way.
think you've made it very clear and transparent what took place. I think it's an absolute shame that we would spend $25,000 of taxpayer money on a political issue. That was not a bill that passed. That wasn't a legal issue.
What's the cost of
It
international
was a
restaurant sign?
passed- Same amount.
Okay. I'll tell you what, I'll move we get rid of the lobbyist if we kill that international restaurant
It's
thing.
been 2
I
meetings.
second.
Okay,
It's been 2
Oh,
meetings.
man.
all right.
Doesn't matter.
2 meetings.
Actually, council can bring up an item
How
anytime
much
they
does that international restaurant roll cost?
What's that gonna cost us?
How much does that
What's
cost?
Tony's boondoggle Ways and Means project gonna cost us?
How about renaming Main City
That
Boulevard?
liberal, what is that
don't need to
liberal restaurant
personalize
program
this
gonna
thing.
cost us?
Motion to adjourn?
Second. I mean, we've got 3 motions on the floor, Madam Mayor.
The
And I
motion
think
to
they all
adjourn
mean
takes
go home.
precedence.
I
It's
think,
my turn for
I
comments.
think you were very clear on the process. Thank you very much, and that's what I wanted to get clear of.
We're glad you agree.
Tom, you did a much better job with the answer than Tony did with the question.